Hi everybody, Shannon and Karen here with Wandering Out Yonder, and we are in Lackawanna State Park. We are on our way. We're on an 11-day journey. We're heading up to Acadia National Park up in Maine. We're going to be visiting 5 or 6 different states. Anyhow, today we are in Lackawanna. We're going to spend the night here. Tomorrow we're heading up to Connecticut, but we're going to take you around and show you a little bit about this state park. All right, so the entrance is right up there, and there's a dumpster at the entrance exit area. It is the only dumpster in the campground.
This particular campground. I think there's 3 or 4 in the park.
Right. So, as Shannon said, there's about 3 or 4 different loops in this particular state park. We are on the
Carpenter Town section.
Right. Okay. And there's lots of tent sites. There's walk-in tent sites. Camp host is not here right now. They are typically here at site number 3. They're not here today. We're showing you, like, this is site 4 over here on the right. Site 5 and 6 and 7 over here on the right. And you can see some of these you can just fit in a couple of cars or a somewhat smaller camper in a car or vehicle. Okay, so I think there's just one bathhouse for this particular area of the campground. There are some trash receptacles here. There's probably a water source somewhere and bathrooms. And then there are some paved paths that connect to different parts of the campground here, so that makes it a little bit easy to get around, navigate yourself over to the bathhouse. But right here is the women's side, so we're gonna go check that out. So around the back of the bathhouse there are some sinks that you can do up your dishes. Over here, 2 of them. Okay. All right, so we are going to take a little walk inside. Okay, so Shannon is going to open the door. All right. Okay, so site 12, now site 13 right here, or I'm sorry, 14 is a yurt. And most of these have like a queen bed. I think they have tables and chairs and even a pull-out bed, I think, for kids. Another yurt here on the right. This is site, I believe, maybe 13. It's either 13 or 15. It's another yurt site. And then site 16, which is right here. It's a little bit, you'd have to level out a little bit, but it's a pretty nice little site. I'll swing you around so you can see site 16. There you go. And easy access to the bathroom back there. Alright, so site 19, across the way, it would be level, backed up to the woods. You have electric, picnic table. Yep. There you go. I think there's only a total of 100 sites in this particular campground area. Okay. Site 28 is a super nice little site. It goes way back, butts up to the woods. Okay. And potable water to the left of that site. This is a nice wooded campground. We did notice that if you look up. Beautiful pine trees. Yeah, gorgeous. All right. This is site 29. Electric. A little bit sloped. Site 30 across the way here. Over to the right are walk-in tent sites. You park your vehicle here and you walk back in. And there's people back in the woods there camping. Some picnic tables. And again, some more parking areas for the walk-in sites. Again, this is called Tall Timbers Walk-In Tent Sites. So there's about four or five sites back in here, tent sites that you park out front. You can drag your stuff back here in the woods, and there's people way back in there.
That's really pretty.
Way back in there that they're camping.
For tents.
Okay, as you can see, beautiful trees. It's really well shaded. And this again is the tent site area. All right, across the street here is site 40. And it looks as though you can park about 2 vehicles in here. And they are tent camping, so they don't have to worry about a camper, but you can see electric boxes. Go, and then across the way here, site 41. Now, when we were looking online, we couldn't figure out this site, but it looks like you back in right here, park it, and then your site is back in here, which is actually not too bad. So your electric box is right here, and then you have the woods behind you. There you go. All right, and this is site 42 over on the right. And most of these back up to some woods, so they do have some privacy to them. And again, you have these beautiful woods out here. It is pretty with the woods.
Okay.
All of the trees. And across from that are some cabins. Anyhow, this is site 46. This is a really nice site. It's much nicer than what we have. And you can see that it's gravelled out really well. There's a fire pit in the back. Lantern hook and electric hookups. And most of these sites I think are like that. They all have electric hookups, picnic table, fire pit, and a lantern hook on them.
There's the water.
Yep. A potable water source right down from us. This is site 48, which it's a little bit overgrown, but it does back up to the woods, so that's kind of nice. Okay, now over to the left is another one of the cabins. I'm going to take you over there because nobody's staying here right now. I can show you one of the cabins. A little picnic table out front. There's a fire pit, lantern hook. There's an electric power box. So I'm not sure if they have electric in them or not. So again, if you're interested in using the cabins, I would recommend that you go on their website, Lackawanna State Park, to find out what the amenities are. It looks pretty basic. Looks like there's just some beds and a table in here, but there is a power box outside if you wanted to run fans or a heater, that kind of thing, in the cabin. I'm not sure what else would be in the cabin. All right, this is site 24. Now we've noticed some of the sites are really well gravelled out and some are just not. So this is one that is not. But there's room, so. Okay, so that was just a little walkthrough for you in case you ever wanted to stay here at Lackawanna State Park here in Pennsylvania, northern PA.
Right outside of Scranton.
Right. Like I said, we're on our way. We're on an 11-day journey this time around up to Acadia. That's our biggest goal, to get up to Acadia. But we thought we would stop here and stay the night, so we thought we'd share it with you. Hope it helps somebody out there, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.